Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So, in front of me, you can't see it all, but I have a small table of books, so it looks more than it is. One's just a chunker. So, I will be talking about all the books. I'll be doing a part one of the books that I own that are currently with me. I have another box of books that is currently not with me, just because they haven't been moved yet. And I will talk about which ones I have read, and which ones I haven't read, and we'll go from there. Some of these I might briefly skim over as they are religious books, and I don't mind sharing the fact that I am Christian, but I don't want that to be a center focus on my channel because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. And I also just don't want to force the idea, like, believe what you want to believe, religious or not religious, I don't care, it's not my business. So, that's like the first 4 or 5 books, but I'll still go over it real quick. I have my copy of the Bible, which I have read before, and I put it on Goodreads, but I'm not going to read the Bible an entire year. This is Bible Promises for You. This is the NIV version, which I've been raised on in the New International Version since I was little. This is just a book full of Bible. I do plan on reading this. I'll probably just read it for a 24-hour readathon. And then we have The Case for Easter, which is like a 90-page novella, I guess. All about Easter and the scientific side of it, I guess. Like, was it real, was it not real? Sacred Journeys is a book that I haven't read Bible Promises for You or The Case for Easter, which I do plan on reading both of them. I did recently just finish Sacred Journeys. I talked about more about this in a video that will be going up on at some point next week. This is someone's journey through it's a inspirational women's novel that has bits and pieces of religious themes in it, and their path to whether they believe or not, which I won't go over if they do or don't, because that's like a plot line in this. So this is basically just a memoir by Wendy Muir Zaboya, which I didn't even know existed until my sister got it and gave it to me. And then I have 2 books that go together. So I have Battlefield of the Mind, which is a devotional, which means I'm supposed to read one of these every single day. I am very behind and need to catch up on this. This is where I was maybe a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm at in that, and probably should just catch up on it, but I'm not. And it's, again, a religious book. And then we have The Battlefield of the Mind. This is a regular chapter book and a study guide to go with that, surrounding religion and also mental health stuff. So I haven't read this one. Now the next 3 books I have read. So I have read Beauty and the Beast. This is Madame Le Prince de Beaumont. This is very different from the Disney version. This isn't even the original author. This is a rewrite. This is a Treasury of Illustrated Classics edition. So it does have illustrations throughout the book, which was really fun. My copy has been around for a while, so it is beat up. I read this back in February, I think, and I did enjoy it. I still haven't gone back and rewatched Beauty and the Beast. But it was, from my memory, the things that happened in this, some of it was left out in the books. Some of the details weren't put into the movie, and this was also a lot more gruesome and detailed and everything else than, of course, the Disney movie was. This was like reading Peter Pan in March. I could see the things they had cut out and the things they had left out. However, Peter Pan was the original author that I read from. Now, I haven't read the specific copy. Do I need to explain what this is about? But if you don't know, The Hunger Games is about the United States in the future, where it is now split up into 13 districts. It was originally 13 districts, but then they had a big uprising, and so the 13th district fell and was taken up by the government. Now there's 12 districts, and every year, because of the rebellion, 2 children, a girl and a boy, are now put in. Every girl and boy that is old enough is put into a bowl. 2 separate bowls, a girl and a boy, is then drawn to go into the Hunger Games as a punishment to the districts for having an uprising. And then in this series, it surrounds Katniss, and one day her sister is old enough to be part of that drawing, which is called the Reaping, which I almost forgot, and what happens when her sister is put up to go into the Hunger Games. The next one is another book that I have read from yet another all-time favorite series. Sorry, I got the stack right next to me so you can see them in the camera. The next one is A Sky Beyond the Storm by Saba Tahir. This is a book 4 in the Ember and the Ashes series, which I can't begin to explain my feelings. Like, I would need to sit down and do an entire series conversation and review. But this series is about Leia, whose mother was she is the daughter of the rebellion, and one day her brother, when the Mess are doing a raid through her village, as they do in all villages randomly with no plan, her brother is taken, and she now has to go on the mission, A, go get her brother, and B, along the way finds out, about her history. This series is also one of my favorites. I look forward to whatever Saba Tahir writes from here on out. I did just finish this book into February, early March, and I totally plan on doing a reread at some point. Then we have this really short book. Well, it's not even, Goodreads says I can add it. It's more of a study guide thing. It's just looking into the Bible verses and story behind baptism. Okay, so this next one technically is a cheat, but it is a textbook. I have read most of it in 2020, so I'm seriously debating adding it to my reading challenge, and I think I will. I mean, like, who wouldn't add a textbook to the reading challenge? I mean, we spent time reading it, why not? And that, for me, is the McGraw-Hill's GED, the most complete and reliable study program for the GED test. I am almost done with reading this. I am almost done studying this. I am now in official classes, and so I'm kind of done with this. But I'm debating working on the last little bit of work that is in this book and adding it to my reading challenge. So there is that. That is all the books that I own, and that is on my physical TBR. So I know this is a super short video, but I just thought I'd update you on how I'm doing. So how I am, the finished total for books I have read versus haven't read. So currently with me I have 11 books. Out of those 11 books, I have not finished these 5. So I have not finished this handbook's really sad that I haven't really read them. But I haven't read these 3, so I haven't read the baptism book, the Easter book, or the Bible promises, or either one of the Battlefield of the Mind. I, of course, have not also, and the 6th book that I haven't finished would be my GED book. But out of those, I have read 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have read Sacred Journeys, Beauty and the Beast, Catching Fire. I haven't read this edition, but I have read this book. And then A Sky Beyond the Storm, and over my almost 19 years, I have read the Bible, so oh, I shouldn't have done that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books that I have read, 6 that I haven't. It's almost a complete ratio, almost a complete even, which I'm pretty happy with. I would like to see in the future, probably a couple months from now or so, be with all my books and see how many I've read out of everything. I know that I've read a good portion out of my other books, but I honestly haven't seen my other books in so long. I mean, it's been a few months, but still in that time period, I don't remember what I haven't read from that collection. So today's video was super random, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow for an update on what I have read for 30 reads in 30 days, and a possible 48-hour readathon. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, like, and subscribe so that way I know you enjoyed this, or to see more videos from me. I post weekly. I'm hoping to, my schedule from here on out should be Monday through Friday. I normally won't be posting every single day for during the week. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.